Hey guys, hey. Oh, girls, Durian, because it's Tuesday. And we are still. Still not Durin, but I am alright. Today I thought I would talk about medications that I'm on. I'm going to talk about the one that they put me on to see what anybody else is doing. And I want to talk about CBD oil and legalized marijuana. So if this is not your cup of tea, or it's not your cup of coffee, then the little bye-bye button is up at the top. And then I'm sure there's tons of weird shit on the side of my videos over here that could suggest you into something more palatable for your mind meats. So, I am on a ridiculous amount of medication. I don't like it. I'm on a ridiculous amount of medication plus all of the supplements. Now, for y'all that are new up in this piece, I'm sure that you have not seen all of these 700 some odd videos that I have. So, I don't know where you came in. I can't surmise which one you popped into. But I'm gonna go over just a little bit of like my medication history and why and how come. So I have been on Wellbutrin for over a year. Like, I think it's been like a year and a half now. Wellbutrin works fantastic for me. I cannot take Zoloft, Prozac, Paxil, Effexor. I can't take Geodon. I can't take Trileptal. Like, there's a whole slew of like medications that I have tried and do not work for my body. They don't work for me. I don't like the side effects. I'm very picky in my medication. I have gone unmedicated for most of my life because I don't like taking medication. I don't like side effects. So finally, I gave in. My husband really needed me to get on some medication because there was a lot of that. I used to be a very angry person. Like, you guys get my sassiness, that ain't nothing like what we was dealing with. Like, the up here, you guys get like down here. Like, you guys, y'all don't want none of that. You don't want none of that. Like, even down here, you guys like, ooh, girl. I'm like, you don't want none of that. Nuh-uh. I'm telling you, you want to pass on all that because... So I used to be very angry, and my husband and I would fight constantly. Now, it's not his fault. It's my fault because I have a chemical imbalance in my brain, and I wasn't doing anything about it. I was like, I'm not going to take any medication. I don't need no medication. I don't need no therapy. I don't need nothing but Jesus. So, I'm just saying is all. So, one of those moods today. So I didn't take anything, and in my head, and I'm sure a lot of people who have different kind of neuroses and issues in this, can sympathize with, I don't need any medication. I'm in therapy, so I don't need nothing. Like, I don't need to take any kind of chemicals, big pharma up in here. Like, that's how I felt. I felt that way. So, they just want my money that I don't have. But they want to control me. Medication has changed my life. Just like I say, weight loss surgery has changed my life. Medication has changed my life, given me a little more control over myself, especially with my anger. I'm trying not to. It's so sad that I have to like hide like my numbers and shit on my stuff because people are crazy. Like, I'm like, oh God. So anywho, I also refuse to take any Ativan or Xanax or anything for my anxiety. So I was a walking time bomb. You couldn't look at me wrong. Anytime Matthew would try to read, just different. You guys are talking to a very, very different person. a very, very, very different person. I was very suicidal all the time because I couldn't control myself. I didn't understand what was going on with myself. You know, I legitimately thought this was what everybody deals with. This is what goes on in everybody's head. And that, you know, there was just, you know, like I just didn't understand what was going on. So I finally, after having good insurance and willingness to try, after being in therapy for years and them constantly being like, so maybe you should try this. Nope. How about if we, nope. Well, you know, if you, what if we, what if we, excuse me. I wasn't ready. You can't you can lead a horse to water, but that motherfucker doesn't have to drink it. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like my potty mouth, no, grown ass woman. So, but honestly, you know, medication has changed my life, and it hasn't been until this year to where I really wanted to tackle it. And the reason why I really wanted to tackle it, because my husband be leaving, girls and guys. Like, my husband is leaving, and I do not want to spiral down into the big deep black hole that I know is coming for me. So I have taken measures and steps to not have that happen. Now, Matthew is not just my husband. He's my rock. He is my best friend. He's my companion. He is what holds me together when I cannot hold me together. Now, him and I are incredibly codependent on each other. And I know people are like, but you should. You do you, boo-boo. And him and I will work out what we do with we's, us's, us, ussies, we's. We's do what we's do, boo-boo. You do's what y'all's do. Yeah, it's good enough. So, he's my everything. Like, I live for him. Like, and that sounds so weird to some people, but I live to watch him be happy. I get so fucking tickled when he smiles. Like, it makes every part of me go, ooh, I love you so much. I love you. That's what he does for me. And like, it's everything. And I support him 100%, and he supports me 100%. And do we still fight? Girl, please. Like, yeah, but it is nothing like it used to be, because I decided to try different kinds of medication, because I was willing to try to figure out what was going on with me. So, now that I've rambled on for 8 minutes, now I'll get to the meat and potatoes of this video. So, I am on Lamictal. I don't care. Don't eat. Nah, no. No, don't, no ma'am. Don't even start with it. My grandma's dog's hairdresser's cousin twice removed got the cancer from Lamictal. Nope. Nuh-uh. We're not, no. I don't do WebMD on it. Like, I don't need nobody else like rolling around in my IMs or direct messages or, my comments down below about how, Lamictal imploded one of your relatives. Like, I don't, do not, please, do not. Unless you have something very positive to say, please do not, because I will have a cow. I will have a cow. I will have it. Like, I will have a cow and I'll film it, and then people will be like, the hell? But don't. I share things with you guys for a reason, because I think that they're important and I think that it will help somebody. I don't need the negative. If it doesn't work for you, I'm really sorry. I think that's terrible. I hope that you found something that did. I'm on a very limited amount of medication that my body will accept, that works for me and doesn't make me blow up like a balloon. Now, I've told you guys before, being on other medications back when I was in my early 20s, I gained like 150 pounds. I ain't about that life no more. So there are only a few weight neutral medications that I can take. So Lamictal happens to be one. Lamotrigine, I think they also could, like the generic, is also what they call it. And so far, it works for me. It works for me. This is Nirvana. Nirvana's talking about what works for Nirvana. I'm not telling you guys you need to get on it. I am not a medical professional. You guys should already know this. We need to be on the same page. Y'all, same page. Do not, please God, do not take medication without a medical professional. Just because something works for one person does not mean that it would work for the next. My mother-in-law takes Prozac. Prozac doesn't work for me. See what I'm saying? Like, there are different kinds of medication that will work for your body and your mind, and you and your medical professional should always decide and monitor that. I am monitored like whoa. Okay, so I have blood tests, and I have, I'm constantly talking about it with, and I have people in my life who are making sure that if I start going a little wonky, they tell me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they make sure that the medications that I'm taking, if I'm starting to have some kind of adverse effects to it, that, we dial it down, or we talk to a medical professional about it, because it's really important, especially when you start messing with the chemicals in your brain, that you just don't start doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't do that. Please, God, don't do that. Psychiatrist, please, Lord, don't take my word for it, because it works for me. You don't, just like I tell you guys with gastric bypass, don't take, because I had a gastric bypass and I had complications and I'm looking for a revision, doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a gastric bypass. That doesn't mean that it wouldn't work fantastically for you. Emma, RNY, like, I'll put a picture of her at the end of this. She had gastric bypass and she looks fucking amazing. There are so many people out here who have had weight loss surgery and a different kind, and have had gastric bypass and had amazing success. Do not base what you see on this shit on what you should do, because everybody has a different adventure. Everybody has a different wonderful journey ahead of them. Please, Lord, do not let anybody don't let anybody make your decisions for you. Just because we make videos. I know there's tons of other ladies who make videos, and you see complications and you see the medications that they take when they share stuff with you guys. We are just, and I like to put it this way because there's a song that I keep putting on my Facebook. We are just assholes talking to a camera. There is nothing special. I'm just another girl trying to, like, make it in this crazy ass world. There's nothing amazing, special. You could do it too. I encourage you to make videos. I encourage you to start up your social media. I encourage you, if that's what you need. This is what I need. To help other people is what I need. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi. I just said Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And that is what I promised. That is what I promised if I made it through gastric bypass. Because I was so heavy. I was so worried that I was going to die. And I sat in that chapel with me and my husband and cried my little eyes out. And I promised that if I made it, this is what I would do. This is what I have done. I have kept my promise, and I will continue to do so until I'm no longer helpful. So if it's weight loss related, gastric bypass related, revision related, mental health related, therapy related, whatever it takes for me to help people. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Eventually, I want to be able to be healthy enough, not just in body, but in mind, to be a bariatric advocate. That's what I want to do with my life. I want to be a mental health and bariatric advocate because that makes me happy. That is a way that I can give back. That is why I'm constantly searching and, doing research and finding out the best things that are coming out on the market. I'm constantly trying to find out things to help people because it also helps me. This helps me. This makes me so happy. So, back to what I was saying, I'm taking, right now, I've just started on 100 milligrams. Within the next 2 months, about a month from now, because every 2 weeks we go up another step. So every 2 months, son of a gun, every 2 weeks I go up another step. So I started on 25, then it was 50, now it's 100. So the 28th I'll probably start on 150 if the 100 is okay for me. That's why we're going really, really slowly to see where my body needs this. This is a mood stabilizer. This is going to help me from going all the way up and then crashing all the way down, because we just kind of want to. We just want to kind of coast by. That's all I need. That's all I want. I just want to be not here, not up here, but more here. I just want to. So, Ativan for my anxiety. I've been bumped up to 2 milligrams twice a day, or PRN as I need it. I can take as many as I actually need, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what you need. But this is what is working for me so far. Is I take 300 milligrams, which is 150 milligrams of Wellbutrin, twice a day, because your body doesn't absorb everything at once. So I don't want to take it all at one time. So I take it twice a day. I don't take anything that is what's it called? Delayed release. So that VSGers can do that. I can't do that because I can't guarantee how much of it gets in my system before it hits my large intestine, because it bypasses all my small intestine, whatever. Gastric bypass, hello. And then, like I said, I can have a lot of Ativan if I need it, for panic attacks. Those are only for my panic attacks, or when I'm facing something that I don't want to do, I can take it like 20 minutes beforehand and it'll help me kind of. And then now I'm taking 100 milligrams per day of Lamictal. So I've been offered to take Buspar. I have said no thank you. I'm happy with my little cocktail. Once you find what works, I don't really want to deviate from it. I seem to be doing really well on this so far. I'm pretty happy with how I feel on it. I take it right before I go to bed. The Lamictal I take before I go to bed because they do say that it has a sleeping thing. Other than that, guys, I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. Oh, one more thing. You guys, okay, so I forgot. The dress thing. My mother is going to send me something, and hopefully to God my arms will fit. Sheila, my friend in Canada, sent me a gorgeous black dress, but it's a size 14. I tried to sausage myself in it, girl, last night. Oh, my arms. Damn. It fit like everywhere else, but my arms. It was cutting my seriously cutting my, Matthew had to get me out of it. I was like, my arm. These fucking arms. It's frustrating for me because I can fit in so much smaller clothing on the rest of my body. But these meats, y'all. So I'm not pleased. I appreciate the offers and everything, but guys, I'm okay. On the dress thing, I was just explaining how I felt about the situation, and that I really don't know what to wear, but I will figure it out. And I appreciate you guys so much, and you guys mean the world to me, and I love you guys being here. So I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everybody's having a wonderful kind of start to your week, and hopefully I will talk to you again tomorrow. Oh shit, I didn't talk about CBD either. Tomorrow's video, I promise, because it's already 20 minutes and I know, oh, you didn't take 2 long videos of that.